Modded creatures, the staple of any ARK survivor looking for more than the official offering. But with hundreds of choices to choose from, it can be difficult to pick out the creatures you want to check out. But more importantly, look to see what should be included in the main game. So let's check out your top 10 voted creatures. You're right kids, it's Raasclark bringing another list as voted by you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share around, and let's get into it. So in at number 10 is the Dromaeosaur. Feeling like a halfway point between the raptor and Deinonychus, the Droma is a smart predator possessing a slightly gliding jump ability that's pressure sensitive and lacking any pounceability, but certainly makes up for it with a critical claw attack for huge damage as well as its primary bite. Ridden without a saddle, it offers a crowing animation, and gender is distinctively different through colour variations, ultimately providing a gliding family raptor that packs just a bit more punch. In at number 9, the Neonato. An all-around great creature to tame, with damage on par with a Rex, but much faster and more manoeuvrable. Possessing a hearty bite, it doubles up with a Megalosaurus-like mouth grip ability, chewing whatever may be locked in its jaws and shredding armour. With a piercing roar, many variants available, and most of all a tech saddle that allows owl-like predator vision, it's a real force to be reckoned with. In at number 8, the Archelon. The true land-to-sea turtle, and a monolithic one at that. Whilst it can indeed travel on land, it excels in the water, moving at a reasonable rate with a saddle allowing up to 4 survivors. Its unique feature is jellyfish, requiring such to eat and being completely resistant to their shock effects, as well as efficiently harvesting that biotoxin. What shouldn't be overlooked, mind, is its manoeuvrability, able to descend and strafe relatively quick for those speedy knockout farming runs. In at number 7, the Carnosaurus TLC. Breathing new life into a much needed dino, the Carno TLC not only offers an improved menacing appearance, but new mechanics such as an inclined sprint like a rhino, coupled with a goring headbutt can be devastating at max speed, able to knock back creatures considerably. A new roar that scares not only small creatures but notably raptors too, making this a great new choice when wandering the wilderness. In at number 6, Nova the Destroyer. Fittingly named, Nova is a fierce dodo reaper with multiple atomic AoE attacks melting anything in its path. Possessing celestial powers, surrounded by purple fire, and at a titanic size, its bite is as strong as its bark, wielding a mini nuke in its tail launched either as a projectile or combined with its tail spin. If looking for OP, you've certainly come to the right place. In at number 5, the Brachiosaurus. Middle of the field, the Brachie does everything you wish you could see from a Bronto but better, standing taller than even a Titanosaur and a sight to behold. Dealing decimating damage from either its front or hind legs, it comes into its own when rearing into position to execute its mega stomp, a menacing stature alone, and eliminating anything in its path when crashing down. With an intimidation roar on top, scaring off even a Giga, and able to harvest a variety of chosen resources with a weight reduction, it's certainly the king of the herbivores. In at number 4, the Dinosuukis. The bloody, thirsty, terrible crocodile relative makes Sarcos a thing of the past, being a much bulkier and powerful creature. Whilst it may seem cumbersome on land, it certainly shouldn't be ignored for its strong bite, transforming into a fracture-affecting chomp attack if opting to. That's truly a fearful sight to see alone. Bringing along a knockback tail swipe, turning bite, and excelling all within the water, moving at quick speeds, this boss killer is a powerful beast to say the least. In at number 3, the Domination Rex. Based on the unnamed licensed version, the Domination Rex is similar in appearance to a Rex, however with much larger arms and sporting 4 piercing claws. Formidable in battle, its speed and attack alone are tough to outwit. But throw in an armor-piercing claw attack, a pin ability to insta-kill small creatures, and of course its iconic camouflage ability, similar to a rock drake, and you've got one hell of a creature that will sadly never see the light of official day due to its similarities. In at number 2, Godzilla ARK or the Titanos Gajira. Difficult to establish if the vote was for the OG OP radioactive Godzilla ARK or the newly founded like-for-like monstrous Titanos Gajira. but either could have claimed this spot for their sheer domination, whether it be the incredibly quick-moving, mile-leaping Godzilla with its foundation of ground-erupting nuke bomb attacks, metal-cutting claws and melting radioactive beam, scaling anything with ease, or the cloud-touching, landscape-moulding Gajira, capable of an even more severe beam of hell, wide swipes of death, a wonderful nod to its swimming abilities, and of course that iconic roar, combined with a two-step map-bounding monolith you've got to try out at least once. Though the question remains, which is the strongest? So stay tuned till the end to find out. And before we get to number 1, let's just have a quick special mention to the creatures that didn't just make the cut. So here it is in at number 1, the Carnosaurus. And possibly so considering how much you want this in the official game. The Acro drops between a Giga and a Rex, but boasting some unique abilities. Beyond its piercing bite, it can position itself into a shield stance, reducing damage before launching into a bash attack, sending creatures flying and decimating metal structures. The alpha hunting bullet sponge can drop a side stomp too, multiplied by its target's drag weight, and able to be performed in threes if hitting its adrenaline buff, activated if taking enough damage, which launches its attacks into a powerful, speedy frenzy of fear. And that completes the list, but of course, in the red corner we have Godzilla, and in the blue corner we have Titanos Gajira. Both spawned at level 1, place your bets, it's going off. And there we go, the crown to the strongest Godzilla goes to Titanos Gajira. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you did, comment below, let me know. What more top 10s would you like to see in future? My name's Raasclark. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and as always, peace out.